Guys, is back. Today we'll be doing some Marvel Spider-Man. I've already beaten the game, as you can see right there. I've already got it to 83, but I ain't much of one for grinding out a whole lot of that side stuff. So we're gonna go on to New Game Plus, and let's get started. Playing it on the ultimate difficulty, so it's the hardest difficulty they have, so I'm liable to get destroyed, so we'll see how long this goes. But I've been into Spider-Man since 1993, so we'll kind of go through it as we go. It was a pretty good game for what we went through. We'll go over it. The police scanner. If you haven't picked this game up, I highly recommend this game. It's probably one of the best games, superhero games that's been out. Not to mention probably one of the best console games, period. It is kind of a shame it didn't hit Xbox. I would have liked to have seen it get double the money from another console, but I kind of favor the PS4, so I'm kind of glad it hit this. I just feel bad for the Xbox people missed out.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Oh,
Fisk.
We're going after Kingpin. Tell me that ain't a cool way to start the game, going after Kingpin. Yeah, that's about like his comics. He wasn't very organized. I like the little wrestling poster he's got in the background as a little homage to his beginnings. And he's not very good at paying his bills either.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Come on, Spider, let's go. And I probably should have changed his outfit, but that's his outfit he earns at the final mission of the game. It's pretty cool. Fact, let's see if I can remember how to change his suit here. He's got a bunch of different pretty cool suit options here. And I'm sure by now everybody's seen, if you're interested in the game, you've already seen about everything there is to offer, but trying to figure out which one I would like to go with. I don't really worry about their power that they give you. Yeah, I don't worry too much about that. I'll go through it with his
Captain Watanabe.
default
Did you
suit.
take him down yet?
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Suit power. Yeah, I don't really use gadgets too much, so it's not really. I do like the iron arms right there. Not worried about the decoy. I kind of like the battle focus the most. It gives me the ability to
Mind
heal
if
a
I
little
join in on the fun?
You know how
faster.
his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. We'll, there. See what we can do with old Kingpin. That is a really good thing they did for this game is, there are a couple of classic villains in here that haven't really been heard of in a while, you know.
At least once before the grant committee arrives.
I'm not really gonna spoil too much, but we'll get into it as we get to them.
I'll
But
be in soon.
there was one main villain I was kind of surprised he made it in here. He's kind of more of a 90s type villain. Kind of disappeared in the late 80s, early 90s. The graphics on it look phenomenal. I could just imagine what the ps4 Pro would look like.
We need more backup! 1032, Times Square.
You got backup coming, man.
Bring in the hammer.
Bring in the hammer. You go ahead and bring the hammer in, because I'm bringing the web in. I mean, even on a standard PS4, this thing looks phenomenal. It's a really nice looking game. Alright, let's do this.
Hot, fresh cup of bodily harm.
The combat is kinda similar to Arkham Origins and Arkham series. The only difference is instead of a counter, you have a dodge, which is definitely more appropriate for Spider-Man.
Next customer.
But as far as the offensive combat, it feels real similar to the Batman Arkham games, which is really good. I prefer that over any of the other kind of combat types right now. It feels very fluid. I'm glad to see a lot of games utilizing it.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here. You?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on him.
Willie. Big Willie. As you can see, the combat is really smooth.
Okay, Yuri. All done. What's happening? Yuri? Yuri!
Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go save these people.
I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
Well, of course he wouldn't. He's Kingpin. Kind of racing in with the police.
Get more backup. And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes that
Backup's
building,
here.
we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
We're gonna go take on the Bat Boy.
Do your thing.
Yes!
Right.
He's the day, Willie! Heads up! Hey, where you going?
Let the cops deal with the people up front. We'll go on in and clear it out, pave the way for them.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
Sorry Sorry to break
the way
it
to
to you, but you do
disable the
not got this,
tutorials
buddy.
there.
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Get him! Get back down here! Not a chance in hell, buddy! Rush him!
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Alright, is that everybody? Nope.
Flank him!
Kinda used to playing Batman, so I'm
We can't let him win!
hitting the wrong buttons. I'm hitting triangle to dodge instead of O. Web this guy up. Use focus to heal.
Down, down, down!
Gotta take those shooters out.
Should be pretty easy here. This is kind of the introductory level, so they're not going to put me through too much, I hope. Yeah, we just put him back in the elevator. He needs to go back up. He needs to go get some backup. I'm not sure, but we may have just messed up by kicking him back in that elevator. There we
That's
go.
all of them.
Come on, come on!
Y'all just need to stay down there. Let me
They
take
shut the
care of
elevators
it.
down! Take the stairs!
Fat boy ain't gonna be too happy to
I
see
prefer a more
y'all.
direct approach.
Spiderman, status.
Heading to the upper floors and hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
We're gonna end it
Not
alright.
yet. We just
It might
picked up
take a
chatter.
Snickers
They're
bar to
wiping
end it.
all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is. Call from May. Better answer.
Yeah, you gonna answer in the middle of a fight?
What is all that noise?
Watching a superhero movie.
We're just doing laundry, Aunt May.
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Get off the phone, you old bag. I'm trying to do something. She just mind her own business. We wouldn't have that problem.
Lock them in!
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Just zip
On to the
around
next one.
some. Bam!
Regret your life choices yet?
Bam! They got some pretty cool little finishing moves in here. This old guy think he gonna hide.
Bad day!
He ain't hiding from Spider-Man, boy.
Not walking away
And
from
I
that.
dodged too early.
Shot.
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left.
Alright, let's see. Gotta go up here.
If I
Gotta
in
go
this
to
way,
the-
they'll destroy all the evidence.
Yeah, that would
I
be
should look
good.
for a sneaky way in. There we go.
Go through the air
Like my own
vents
private
again.
ventrance.
We do a lot of air vent crawling in
This
the
may be a
game.
dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Hurry up. Boss wants everything erased. Can't make it delete any bad shit.
Let's just take this guy out real quick
so
so
cute
he
when they're
won't be a
oblivious.
problem later.
Halfway there. Need another minute or two. Think the cops know where we are? Don't worry about how.
I'm pretty sure the cops know
Is this
where
tech
you're
support?
at.
I forgot my password.
Spiderman! Don't let him near the console! I'm in that. Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
And I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
That guy, he getting shot. Oh, he was shocked at my fighting
Gotta
moves.
access that console before everything's gone. Let's see just how good their security is.
Might have time for a little
you guys
dab
forgot the
of
latest
daylight
kernel
before we
patch.
take old fat boy down.
Hiding so. Coward. Even for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you. Get that door down now!
It's nice to see that they got Kingpin back as a
Past him.
as a Spider-Man villain. That's kind of how he started
Look around.
before they sent him off to Daredevil.
What have you ever done that mattered?
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
Without
So it's nice to see that
rampant.
they're kind of
Your fault.
sticking way to the roots of Spider-Man a lot more. It would have been nice to have a little cameo, maybe fighting side by side with Daredevil to help take Kingpin down. That would have been a cool little thing. Would have been nice. Marvel games used to have a bunch of little cameos and stuff, but like they kind of are getting away from that. I guess they wanted to focus on purely Spider-Man.
This could have the whole place wired. I'm sending in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
Kill him, or the boss will kill us!
Take care of this guy. He won't be a
That's all of
problem.
them.
Now we're still on our way to Fat Boy.
It's clear. Move up!
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan?
Sure looks that way, don't it?
Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Yeah, I figured they wanted the easy job.
Evacuate the building!
Would have made more sense for Spider-Man to go after the bombs, since he's got spider sense to sense the danger of the bombs. He would have found them a lot easier.
Spider-Man! We can't move! We're pinned down!
I don't know how they would have got her out of
Get
this.
fast. If you can walk, help the injured. Got it?
Come on, Spidey, let's do it. You ought to be used to this. You always do stuff to get people out. Push it, Spider-Man. It's always kind of fascinated me how Spider-Man is a kind of a smaller type build of a character, but yet he's got
Okay, Willie.
phenomenal
way.
strength to rival. You know, he can go toe to toe with the
How we
Hulk.
doing, Captain?
Could be better. Our choppers took a beating. We just had to ground our last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
Because it's Kingpin. He didn't get that way from being dumb.
Damn. Yuri, get EMTs up here, fast!
We're trying.
But yeah, Kingpin's always been kind of a big threat to the Marvel Universe in his own way.
That's enough out of you.
He's never quite got the
Rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
the exposure and the threat level that, say, Dr. Doom has. But he's had his moments. combat just feels so nice on here. This is definitely one of the best Spider-Man games they've released. Which I'm a big fan of Web of Shadows. I really like Web of Shadows. But this just feels like a better version. I kind of like the story from Web of Shadows. With the whole evil, you could choose between the regular suit or the black suit. You had, you know, moral choices you could make. That was pretty cool. This guy, he just don't want to go down.
Okay, room is clear. Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead. Hope they're okay.
They're going to be okay, because we coming for them.
You guys all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
Yeah, I kind of figured that Kingpin always got people paid. He's always paying off them political people and such as the police force. He's always got somebody covering his back. That's what makes him kind of a threat. Maybe not to people like Wolverine or something, but kind of the street level heroes. He's kind of.
So your plan didn't work.
It's hard to fight the politics that he can go through. Better start healing up a little.
Hey Yuri, looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Now we are going for our Kingpin attack. Boss battles are pretty epic on here. I like the boss battles. Look at him, he ordering his box of Twinkies
Writing your
to
memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long. I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
You do know I can still see you, right?
80 years of this insolence.
They got the humor down pretty good too. I'll give them that. Most games it's kind of hit and miss with its humor, but
It's reloading.
we're getting you out of there is what we're doing. You thought you could hide from me?
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Come get some, man. You messing with Spider-Man.
Take your best shot. There's be an opening.
Do a little webbing. Get in close, do some damage, and get out. Web up his face, give us another little opening. Oh no! Yeah, a lot of people. They underestimate Kingpin. He might look like a big fat slob, but he's all muscle, really.
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men!
Surround him!
We'll worry about your men in a minute.
fools! You're trained to fight, so fight! I don't
gonna
want
fight.
excuses!
Oh, that was a nice one right there. I don't think I'd actually seen that move before.
What do I pay you for?
Oh, what? I got stuck in it. Bad combo with him. I mean, that's a nice little finisher. I was hoping I could web him before he could finish his little attack right there, but I guess not. Back in, get some more. Oh, this ain't gonna be good. Oh. See, the boss fights are pretty epic on here. I do like the boss fights. Got him. And that takes care of that.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
It's gotta be some strong web to hold his fat butt up.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
The Kingpin is heading to prison. End of an era. I feel like I should celebrate. Maybe take a vacation.
That is kind of the way it works, so anytime they've managed to lock Kingpin up, there's always been a gang war with people competing to take his place. So sometimes it's better to leave the devil you know in place instead of bringing in the one you don't.
Blocks away.
I think that's the whole focus of this game, but
No, don't. It's not safe.
it's that was a good way to start the game. It was a nice
enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble.
boss
Better get there
battle.
before he hurts himself.
Kind of felt kind of good to go through. Kind of got you stoked for the way the rest of the game will probably go through. And I'm probably not going to spend a whole lot of time hunting down the book bags and all that that's hidden through the city. They got a bunch of side stuff you can do, a bunch of book bags you can collect and stuff like that. I went through a bunch of that on my first playthrough. I'm probably not going to go through it on this. I'm probably just going to hit the main story missions. I'll probably do a couple of side missions that's decent, but I'm not really chasing the collectibles too hard.
I'm sorry I'm late.
And we have Doc Ock. Before he becomes Doc Ock, I guess.
You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon.
It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power damper. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong. Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Yeah, I don't want to do a whole lot of talking over the cutscenes in case, you know, there's people who have not played through this. I want them to at least be able to enjoy the story, because it does have a huge story
Let's see
to it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't want to give a lot away. I don't really want to take the experience away from people. But it's kind of cool that they're kind of dealing with Peter Parker, and it's kind of genius.
If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
You know, of course, like everybody, I probably would have preferred more Spider-Man in the game, but if they had to throw something extra in there, I'm okay with how they did this. At least they're integrating in his intelligence.
Got it.
There's a lot of puzzle solving like that in here.
Okay, need to reroute servo control.
This right here may take a little bit. Let's try going this way. Nope, that's not right. Let's try this. And then this.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, what next? And now rebalance the voltage.
Yeah, these are where it gets a little difficult here. You got your actual voltage, and then you got your target voltage, and you've got positive leads here that you have to work into the negative leads to get what you need. So it's kind of takes a little work to get it. Okay, let's see, we need 3. So if we do 2, to...
Finished.
There we go. So we got all this done.
Let's see if that worked.
Now we can test our arm.
Good as new.
Yeah, that's a lot smoother movement. We get a lot more angles and stuff on it.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
And then you've got all these little audio files and stuff laying around. Like I said, I've already been through most of them, so I'm not really going to go through them
Doc was testing a
again.
new contact material for the prosthetic.
And of course, these things get massively harder as they go along.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
Early in the game, Doc Ock is...
Alright. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
He's just kind of a lab guy. He hasn't really taken the trail down to be a villain yet.
Spiderman, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
The raft?
Joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
Now we got to get across town here to see what we got going on down here.
Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's books, Spiderman, Threat, or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes down every...
That J. Jonah Jameson, man, he's funny. They got him pretty good in here.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Till an hour ago.
Oscorp.
The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled, and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me. Let's take a look at this tower. Input bands have been shifted.
Gotta start
Subtle.
getting these towers online so we can start finding missions. It works kind of similar to Batman's little remote hacking device he carries around.
We just had a tower come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Always somebody trying to steal somebody else's stuff.
Watch my back.
Trying to do it in broad daylight don't make no sense.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
He ain't afraid of you. Wait, right now!
Try to make this quick here. Simple enough.
Okay, wrapped up.
Thanks for that. Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you
Spider
wouldn't
Cop.
do that any...
Spider Cop.
That's right.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I
That
said
dude,
back off.
he must buy his clothes at the same store the other guy bought his from. Look at him.
Leave me alone.
Them red and white
Get away from
jogging
her.
suits must be the big thing down there. It's like every other guy's got one.
No, not okay.
Then we got Kingpin's brother here.
Take that with it.
Do some quick finishing here. We can't underestimate the big guy. He's got a bunch of power to him.
Pay for your dirty tricks.
But that's another crime
Walk away
taken
now,
care
or
of.
she's dead.
Let me go.
Bam!
All
I
clear,
like how
man.
most things in the
I knew
environment are
Jameson was wrong about
you're
you.
able to web and
You're a
use as a
little
weapon.
weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out.
Don't look like you had much of
Thanks,
nothing in a long time.
Spider guy.
It's Spider-Man.
Oh, it's Spider Cop.
Should be able to spot the next tower from up there. From his elevated position, Spider Cop spies his destination. Second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No, of course not. The Chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
It's too late. It's already done now.
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
Outside of the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway near Atlantic.
No, there's them book bags I was talking about.
Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that?
I guess we'll pick this book bag up just because it's part of the progression of the story. But a lot of these I've already picked up on my first playthrough, so I'm not really gonna spend the time searching them down
backpacks
later.
From high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
There's quite a few of them. I think there was like 55 of them or something.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
We'll go down here and stop this crime.
Lift something heavy. Open the safe. Do it.
Hey, fellas.
Ah! Spider-Man! Shoot him!
Uh-oh, we got something going on here.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Use your car door. Earn this crime tokens.
All right, Yuri.
All
I'm
these
gonna repair the last
different
Chinatown tower
tokens
now.
you
Don't you
earn
think Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
will do
doing
stuff
a
like
little thinking,
they
Yuri.
let you
Police is a
buy
young man's game.
costumes,
Spider Cop,
upgrades
well,
for your
he's no
gadgets,
spring
and
chicken.
such like that.
Going where I think you're going.
There's a bunch of
As
different
of
types
today,
of tokens.
Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Yep, I guess so.
Expressway near Atlantic Avenue. Please respond code 2.
Yeah, the towers work kind of like they do in Far Cry and stuff like that, to where they kind of show you the missions
Not
and
good.
such in the
Can't have people
surrounding
taking pictures of my
area.
3 chest hairs. Tools I need for suit repair at the lab. Wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day. Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Go ahead and do this tower.
Along the northbound side of the...
web slinging feels really good in the game.
Civilians are trapped in their vehicles following a severe accident. Incident is ongoing near Union Square. Please copy.
Which is a world of different from a lot of older games. They were kind of hit and miss. And in case you didn't know, you start the game with almost like your basic, regular, classic comic book Spider-Man suit. And the suit he's actually working on now is going to be the one I'm wearing now, your default suit. His classic
like Doc's
suit
gone for the night.
gets kind of shredded in the fight with Kingpin, so he's got to repair it. Pretty much changes it to this new one.
I should review what Doc's been developing and double check his work.
Yeah, those are a bunch of side missions. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it on. See, there's where your suit you would currently be wearing would be looking like that. So,
Parker, Dr. Octavius,
Oh,
what you got there?
This ain't
Chinese.
good.
If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course.
That ain't good.
It's you. I don't know what you're...
come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you'd told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe.
How can such a smart man be so dumb at the same time? Boy, did he just dodge a bullet on that one. Usually I'm not for revamping costumes, but that's a pretty sharp looking costume right there. I can get behind that one.
Coming through.
Looking good, Spidey.
Hello, New York. New suit, same old me.
And I believe this is where we are going to call it quits for
Spiderman,
right this
I think
moment.
I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Alright, we will pick that up in our part 2. Until then, everybody stay tuned. Part 2 will be going up soon. So, have a good day.